Hey guys, so I know I haven't vlogged like I said I would, but I've actually been like really tired, really sick, and that's why I haven't been vlogging like normally. But I'm gonna get back to the regular scheduled program, and I'm gonna start vlogging back on the weekends like I said I would. But right now I'm just standing outside, well, sitting outside in the car in front of the Jewel's parking lot. Today is Aaron's birthday, so I'm gonna go buy him like a card or like some balloons or something for his birthday, and then take it to his house. I think he's like having some type of get together at his house, and then like probably gonna go out later on tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna go out later on. I'm kind of tired still. But yeah, it's been so much stuff that has been happening that I've been wanting to tell you guys. Like, it's been crazy. So basically, the first thing that happened since, you know, my last vlog is that I wanted to take this car back. So I had the car for about literally 3 days, and I was like, I'm gonna take this car back, y'all. And I tried to take it back. Obviously I couldn't take it back. You know, some dealerships have policies that, you know, you can take it back within a certain amount of days, but this dealership that I bought my car at was not able to take it back. Obviously it was in the contract. So you know, buying a car is a very important decision. It's not something that you should take lightly, because, you know, as soon as you drive that car off the lot, the price depreciates. So you know, it's a very serious buy. Like, it's nothing to take lightly, and I definitely shouldn't have just hopped and did this like compulsively like I did. But everything is fine. I'm just going to, you know, trade it in 6 months and get something else. And I'm still gonna have to take a hit if I trade it in 6 months, obviously, because, you know, I'm still making payments on the car. So obviously I'm gonna have to take a hit, but it is what it is. You know, these are adult decisions that I'm starting to make, and I need to make better decisions, and it's just a lesson that has been learned. And now y'all probably wondering, why do I want to take the car back? It's just, I don't know, like, it was definitely buyer's remorse, but it was on top of it not being exactly what I wanted it to be. And then the payments, you know, like, if it's something that I like was 100% in love with, I would have been fine with it. And I shouldn't have, you know, let these people, you know, talk me into getting something that I wasn't like 100% in love with. You know, that was my decision. I'm the one who signed the papers. You know, it's all on me. But at the same time, it's like you have to think smarter, and you have to, you know, when you go into a dealership, these people are just trying to make a sale. Like, they don't care. Like, they'll tell you anything. So for me, it was like, I didn't get the color that I wanted, and the car is just, I don't know, I didn't get the color that I wanted. I didn't get the rims. Like, I wanted something that had like the total package, and I didn't get that. So you know, when I was at the dealership, they was trying to make the sale. You know, they was like, okay, if you don't, like, you really don't want this color car, we're gonna make the payments less. So they told me like they was gonna take $40 off of the payments per month. So that, I'm thinking like, wow, that's a really good deal. You know, I might as well, you know, I can grow to love the color, whatever. So obviously when you get to the back, you know, when they're financing everything, the payments just hiked right back up to the amount that it originally was. So basically I didn't save any money. So it was just like, dang, like, I already, you know, gave them a down payment. Like, I was just like, you know how you, at the end of buying a car, like, they're just giving you all these papers and you have to sign it. And that's just what it was. Like, they're giving you all of these payments, you have to sign it. And I panicked and I signed it, and that is what happened. That's why I wanted to take the car back. As soon as I bought it, as soon as I drove it off the lot, I was just like, I want to take this back. I was just like, I'm not, you know, in love with this car. And my friend was like, just go ahead and take it back. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna take it back. They wouldn't allow me to take it back, obviously. So that's that. And so that's that, and I'm basically stuck with this vehicle for another 6 to 8 months. And after 6 to 8 months, I'm still gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna be upside down. And upside down basically means that I owe more on the vehicle than I've paid. So when you're making monthly payments or whatever, they want you to keep the car for at least like 62 months, 72, whatever your contract says. That's how many months it's going to take to pay off. So you want to at least pay half of that off before you trade it in. I didn't pay half of my last vehicle off before I traded in, so I was upside down with that car as well, but I had like a down payment, so it was all good. And yeah, so I'm just gonna like keep the miles low on this car and not be driving everywhere, because I don't want like the mileage to go up. I want these people, when I do trade this car in, I want the people to give me a decent amount of money for the trade-in, but still I'm not gonna get that much, because like I said, once you drive it off the lot, the price goes down, like it depreciates. So that's just that. That's just something to think about when you are buying a car. Like, it's a very, very serious decision. Don't get something that you don't love or that you don't see yourself driving for the next 3 to 5 years at least. So that is that, and that is just what happened with me and my situation. So another thing that happened to me that was crazy is that someone actually reached out to me via email. And you know, being a YouTuber, being a vlogger, Instagram or whatever, obviously I get a lot of companies and people reaching out to me wanting to try their products, wanting me to, you know, review their products, clothing, whatever the case may be. So this is the same deal. I thought that it was, you know, a company that reached out to me and wanted me to, you know, go Instagram live and, you know, try on the clothes on Instagram live or whatever. So that's fine. It's just, it would be like the same thing as me doing like a try on haul for y'all or a lookbook or whatever the case may be, but just on Instagram live. So I was like, okay, cool. So they sent me an email and they basically say, that's what they say in the email. They want me to do an Instagram live and they're going to pay me how much money was it? I think it was $15,000 they was going to pay me to do the Instagram live. So I was like, okay, cool. And then they were like, okay, what's your number? And we're going to, you know, I'm going to get one of my representatives to talk to you and discuss like exactly what you're going to be doing. So I'm just like, y'all just told me what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing an Instagram live on these clothes that y'all going to be sending me from the boutique. So that's what I'm just like, why do I need to talk to y'all on the phone or whatever? But I'm like, okay, cool. I give them my number and they call me the next day, and basically, like, the person that called me, it was a dude, and like in the email it said that it was like, she said that her name was like Rachel or something like that, and she had a woman's name. And then like she put her Instagram down below and said like, check out my Instagram or whatever, and these are like the clothes on my Instagram. So like so when she put her Instagram name or whatever, obviously, you know, I went to her Instagram and I checked out her Instagram, and it was a lady, and she was very, very fashionable. She has like, her Instagram is booming. Like, she has like a whole clothing line and all this stuff. So I was like, okay, the clothes are cute. I don't have a problem, you know, doing the review or whatever. So when the representative of her company called me the next day to discuss what I'm going to be doing on Instagram Live, from what I thought, he got on the phone and he was just like, okay, so this is what's going down. You're actually going to be, you know, styling celebrities via Skype, and you're gonna have to go out and buy the clothes, but we're gonna supply you with all the money to buy the clothes, and you're basically just gonna be like a stylist and buying clothes for like different parties and getting girls to come to different parties and all this stuff like that. So I'm just like, I'm thinking in my head like, this ain't what the email said, okay? But then it was like, he was trying to make it seem like, you know, since these big time celebrities are involved and stuff like that, it has to be like super secretive and all this and that and whatever. So I'm just like, okay. I'm just like listening to the man. Like, I'm not really saying much on the phone. I'm just kind of listening to what he's saying. and he is saying basically that, you know, you're gonna go buy these different clothes or whatever, and you're going to style these celebrities, and they may fly you out to their house, or, you know, you're just gonna have to like show them the clothes via Skype, and you have to try on the clothes. Either you're gonna have to try on the clothes, or you're gonna have to hire models to try on the clothes. And they were like, we're gonna pay you $25,000 a month to do this. And one of the things that like threw me off was that the guy was like, you may have to do like a wardrobe malfunction or something like that, because, you know, like a lot of celebrities have like wardrobe malfunctions to get like more popular and stuff like that. So you might have your girls have to do like a wardrobe malfunction or whatever the case may be. And they were like, the money is coming from like these multi-millionaires, billionaires or whatever, and they just pay like girls to do this. So you would have to, you know, hire a bunch of girls, or like have a bunch of girls on hand to, you know, try out the different clothes and have different body types for the models, because the celebrities might be different, the celebrity might not be my size, but they might be like a different person's size and all this stuff. So he was going on and on and on about this. Obviously going to be in direct contact with the celebrity, and this is like real serious business, and we don't want you acting starstruck. We don't want you like, you know, a lot of people get hired for this job and they be like all on Snapchat and all this stuff, and a lot of celebrities don't feel comfortable doing that. But, you know, once they get to know you, they probably won't have a problem, and this is gonna like be super beneficial for your brand. But how did you find me though? I'm just thinking in my head, like, how did you find me? And he's just like, oh, well, you know, Rachel, that was the girl who was allegedly supposed to have emailed me. Rachel, you know, was subscribed to your YouTube channel or whatever, and follow you on Instagram, and just think that, you know, she really liked your style, and, you know, that's one of our stylists, and these people, like everybody who works for us, have to be recommended and all of this stuff. So I'm just like, okay, all right. So another thing that threw me off is when he said that you're gonna get paid through cash, and you're gonna have to, they're gonna assign you a bank to go to, and that's how you get paid every month. You get paid on the 1st of the month and on the 15th of the month. So you're gonna get paid a maximum of $25,000 a month, and it's really easy, really simple. We're gonna fly you out to different boutiques and all this stuff, and I'm just like, okay, this sounds like great. This sounds like a really nice job, really cool and whatnot. But how did you find me though? You know, because no one is just gonna. Now, I used to be a stylist myself. I wasn't styling like big time celebrities or anything like that, but I used to be a stylist, so I know how that works. I know how that lifestyle works. And it is like a very like fun job, cool job. It's a very hard working job as well. Like, you have to have like really hard work ethic, and you have to be like on these people's schedules, and it's just like being an assistant or whatever. So like, I basically knew how that worked, and I knew how that lifestyle worked, and I know how much people get paid to do stuff like that. So I wasn't like, this is a scam, like this is a scam. But like, when he started saying like, oh, you're gonna get paid through cash and all this stuff, I was just like, this is a scam. Like, and then it's the fact that you just found me on Instagram and want me to do this job or whatever. Like, people who get jobs like this, they either know the celebrity personally, like they grew up with them, or they have like some type of connection with them, like, or they had to interview for the job, like they had to have a resume, like they had to, like, this person didn't know that I styled people in the past. Like, they didn't know all that stuff about me. The only thing they knew is what is on my Instagram page, which is not a lot, and what's on my YouTube channel. So So that's when I knew it was like, this is definitely like fishy. Like, so after I got off the phone with him, he sent me over a contract. So I'm looking over the contract or whatever, and I really didn't like read it too much in detail. I obviously didn't sign it or anything like that. I decided to go ahead and DM the woman, the girl who originally was supposed to send me the message via email. So I DM'd her on Instagram and was just like, hey, did you send me this email? I'm just trying to, you know, confirm or whatever. So she hit me back, and that should have been the first thing I did, was to DM her and from the beginning. But for some reason I didn't. I don't know why. But I DM'd her and she hit me back and she was just like, no, I didn't send that. And I was just like, she was just like, do you like have the email? Show me the email. So I like screenshot the emails and I sent it to her in the DMs, and she was just like, oh my gosh, or whatever. And she was telling me that she likes, so basically she was just telling me that she didn't send that email to me, but she said that she did reach out to a lot of girls because she was a representative for them and she had just started working for them, but they didn't pay her yet. So she was just like, after a while she just stopped doing it because no one was getting paid. And she said one of her friends had done it for like 3 months and they didn't get paid or anything like that. So she said she stopped doing it, and I was just like, well, these people have like your, like, they put your Instagram on there, the email, all this stuff. So basically she was telling me that I guess her friend had told her that these people are just like perverts, and like they just get girls to go on Skype and try on clothes, and like their titties be hanging out and stuff like that for them, and just a bunch of weird stuff. And she was just saying that they told her that they was gonna pay her on the 15th $20,000. And I'm just like, well, and it seems to me like ain't nobody getting paid in this situation. It's just girls getting on Skype thinking that they're Skyping celebrities, but they're probably Skyping like some pervert or something. And it's just like weird as hell. So basically, long story short, it's a scam. No one is going to be giving you $20,000 to do anything like that. Well, people do get paid for jobs as like stylists and stuff like that, but the whole thing about you finding me on Instagram and wanting to work with me and stuff like that, and you never seen no type of portfolio that I've done or anything, and it wasn't a real legit interview or nothing like that, all of that just goes to show that people are out here scamming people for no reason. But yeah, this video is getting super long. I'm actually gonna start back vlogging for real tomorrow, or tonight, I don't know. I'm gonna close out the vlog, and I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.